And what did he get? Oh my god, it's necked.
It's necked.
It's necked. This guy is a game-chasing champion. Let's talk about it. The A1.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right. Let's start this off. We're doing 47 Sacred Shards between my 2 single shards on my main account and my free-to-play, and then viewers and clanmates alike. We've got 45 more shards. We're starting with the Buttness. He's level 42. What are Buttness's wish list champions? Any high-tier epic. He says the account's pretty barren. He's not mistaken. He's got a Vrask. I've never had a Vrask on any account ever. Very cool champion. Anax is all right. And that's kind of about it looks like. So, 9 chances to get him something new and shiny to play with. Johanna's going to start us off. Come on, Yo-Yo.
Okay.
16.5 million silver to play with is pretty nice. Starting off with an epic. Ooh, and it's missionary. Nothing to say there, guys. Let's go. My turn. We also have a score sheet right here. It's just a letter.
Okay.
Let's go. Shatterbones. Cool. Okay. I mean, not high tier, I wouldn't say, but he's super usable. Great in faction wars. He's got a ton of turn meter control. You've got a decreased speed, a small version, AoE, and then a turn meter fill on your team. And then here's another turn meter reduction on an AoE. Looks up to a, 75% chance? This is an amazing move. Okay, Yo-Yo, your turn. 7 more to go. Shatterbones, I'd say, is a win for this account. Missionary is not. Another purple. Is it Hope? Canoness. They'll look the same to me. Canoness, pretty mediocre.
I love seeing the chat. It's so fun because usually when we do the videos, it's just you talking into the void, and now it's nice to see that people are watching and reacting.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I think I've been bringing the luck so far. My turn. Shatterbones is better than both of those 2 combined, that's for sure. There's a gold. Let's go.
God.
Oh my god, it's a Nogdar.
Good job.
Yeah. 1 point. Let's go. Oh shoot. 1 point Fastidious. I'll bleep that out in the actual YouTube. Guys. Okay, Nogdar. He came out not this last patch, but 1 or 2 ago. He's cool. He hits really hard. Attack 1 enemy. Heals this champion by 10% of their max HP. That's cool. No condition to it. And then if it kills an enemy, grants an extra turn. So that's just like Septimus's A1, the second part, the extra turn. So AoE. After attacking this champion, sacrifice 50%, HP equal to 50% of their max HP, places 2 continuous heals, big version 15%, on this champion for 2 turns. The HP sacrifice will happen even if it kills this champion. And look, this is also based off HP, so that's cool. So it's hitting you with, first off, whatever's listed first is the main source of damage, so attack, and then the HP sacrifice will decide the damage output. This breaks down to a 4-turn cooldown, and you can get 30% extra damage with 30% extra damage with books. Yeah, that was my first name leak. I am gonna bleep that from the video, but everyone here on the stream, you got to see it. And then finally, another HP sacrifice, 50%, then equalizes HP levels with the target enemy. That's very cool. HP level of both champions and the target enemy will be brought down to the level of the one with the lowest HP. And this champion can't be killed. So I guess that's a very strange skill. I would love to see that play tested. Not sure if there are guides out on this guy. It's cool that it doesn't kill you. Some champions just kill themselves, such as this one on the A2. A3 revives this champion. Okay, this is great. I like this a lot. Revives this champion with 50% HP and half turn meter, 50% turn meter when killed if all other allies are alive. So as long as he's like the glassiest of all the cannons on your team, doesn't matter when he kills himself here or he sets himself up to be killed here, he's come back alive, half alive, 50% HP, half turn meter, and then I've seen that this guy hits hard, at least in multiplier things. I haven't seen him play tested yet, but he seems really cool. I love this passive. On a 1-turn cooldown, so I guess it can't happen multiple times between turns, but pretty cool. And wow, this is a huge aura. Kind of standard for some legendaries, but all battles attack. That's very cool. Very cool. So what is that? Me winning, I guess?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm winning 1-0. 1-0. You how many points now?
Stop.
Click.
We just started, okay?
Off to an early lead, that's what I'm saying. All right, another epic. and it's Warden. I don't love Warden. This move is cool. No, sorry, this one. This one is way more frustrating in faction wars when you're facing him than I think actually having him on your team. I also hate champions that are defense based, but then have moves like this, where it's based on attack first and then defense. This must be a very old champion because that's a really dated kind of kit construction. All right, next one, my turn. Am I gonna get a 2-0 lead? I'm not. Okay, but it's Mistress of Hymns. She's very, very average, but she does have a cool resurrection. When ascended and booked, it's a 5-turn cooldown, revives 2 random allies with 50% HP, places a veil buff on them for 1 turn. So very usable in faction wars. Yeah, decent reviver. You know, not a full AoE, full team reviver, but 2 random allies, that's pretty good. All right, Yo-Yo. 3 to go on Buttness. Another epic. Oh my god, Zargala!
Okay.
All right, that was very good. You should be happy about that, Buttness. You got your high tier epic right there, as requested. Zargala is a game changer, absolutely, for this account. So, big version weaken, books up to a 50% chance, big version weaken on the A1. Then we have, guys, hold on 1 second.
Sorry.
Sorry about that, everybody. This is the advantages and disadvantages of being at home during COVID. Anyway, the A2, amazing. It hits really, really hard, and if it kills that enemy, it will immediately trigger the A3, and the A3 is tremendous. When ascended, it's a triple hitter AoE after the first hit, so the second and third hits have a 50% chance of landing a big version decreased defense. But this books up to 75% chance on a double hit, so you have 2 chances to do it. It's, sorry, reading the chat, it's funny. Yeah, you're going to land a decreased defense, on a 4-turn cooldown. Plus, it's going to get triggered if you ever snipe at a weak enemy with the A2. And then she has, in all battles, accuracy, or a 40. Very cool. This is a game-changing champion. Congratulations. All right.
That's not his birthday, by the way. I'm not, yeah.
You're not wrong, consistency. Okay, this guy's so cool. I really want him. This is Pestilus. Why do I think he's so cool? He's one of 4 champions, 4 in the entire game with AoE. Is it on the A3? Yeah, AoE increased accuracy. I think this is such a game-changing buff. This is amazing. You got 3 champions you need to build, Buttness. So increase accuracy and increase crit damage. Who doesn't want more crit damage? And then increase accuracy is going to let you adjust. This doesn't mean like all your teams for now, I think. Going to let you adjust your build so well. I would book this to a 3-turn cooldown. It'd be huge. Doom Tower Aura, yeah, 50 accuracy, A2. So this is a single target, 50% chance of placing HP burn. And then this has like the if this or else this kind of situation that's been on a lot of new champions. Heals all allies by 15% of their max HP if the HP burn debuff is placed. If it's not placed, fills turn meter by 15%. So a lot of champions recently have been having these conditional things. All right, one more, Johanna's turn.
Okay, last one. Let's go.
Ending with the purple. Oh my god, a Shadowkin! You can't be upset about this, you know? You get a Shadowkin epic. If you have to get an epic, and they're not, I don't even know anything about Shinoro. I think she has some weird, this is a very strange move, Lay Bare. I was just talking to someone about this on Discord. So it's a cleanse, or I mean not a cleanse, a strip, an enemy strip, but only of increase, yeah, only increased defense. But if you kill someone, you do decrease the cooldown of this one. So this one could basically be on a 2-turn cooldown. If booked, you get a 3-turn cooldown. And then if it kills anyone, AoE, you have a decent chance to kill someone, right? Then it's only going to be the cooldown reduced once. So it's basically going to be a 2-turn cooldown. If this hits hard, it could be interesting. I don't like that it's like a very niche strip. I wish it was like removes all buffs, or like increase defense and increase attack. Something a little broader, but it seems niche, but it's cool. Triple random hitter, big version weaken. I think she seems all right. She's definitely not bad. I wouldn't say she's top tier, but it's cool that you got a Shadowkin faction member. Cool, I think it's pretty successful.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna hop on to, we're gonna hop onto Darth Vader.
Jeez. They really want you to
They really want you to buy these ads, right? Here we are, the last Darth. We are in Darth Vader's account. He's in the social distancing clan with me. Very cool, very name appropriate. Anyway, Darth Vader's account. Let's hop into his inventory, see what he's working with. He's got a Tyrant. Tyrant's an amazing champion. couple of decent Legos he's working with. Looks like he could use a lot. He's got a Stagnite, got a Tyrell, so he's good in the decreased defense department, and he's also good in the counterattack department and defense up department. He's got a lot of stuff working here. Skull Crusher, Sandlash, Stag, Tyrell, good stuff. Let's get him a legendary. We got 4 chances. I think it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. 4 chances, 4 Sacreds, Darth Vader. Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck. I did a mystery shard. Does everyone think that's as embarrassing as I feel embarrassed right now? Okay, starting for real. Darth Vader, let's go. Starting off with an epic. Okay, not Tyrell, Royal Guard. Amazing. I really hope you didn't have a Royal Guard. Can't even talk, I'm so excited. This guy has like the best AoE nuke probably in the game for dungeons. I think definitely, actually. This right here, sorry, the A2, takedown, AoE, damage increases according to enemy max HP. This is awesome, man. You're going to just completely mow down enemy waves. This hits so hard, and it also, even though it's AoE, it's really good for single target too against dungeon bosses, Doom Tower bosses, anything like this. A beast for the spider, incredibly underrated because of this A3. People forget about it. Also the A1, I'll start with the A1. Books up to a 65% chance to land big version decreased defense. Why not? Such a good A1. And then you have a random 4-hitter, so kind of like Cold Heart, but here we have a 60% chance each hit of placing big version decreased speed. And this books down to a 4-turn cooldown. But even unbooked, it's still 5-turn cooldown, not ideal, but you don't really need more chance because you have a 60% chance, but it's a triple hitter. And if you're using this against like a boss, it's gonna land. So this is great against the Spider. This is great against the Fire Knight. This is awesome. And then he's a huge aura. Dungeons, attack, 35%. This is a game-changing champ right there.
Okay, my turn.
Still only 1-0. We need more Legos. Maybe Sarul's gonna end up being right. Alright, epic. Pretty cool. Luria, not the best. She's got 2 AoEs.
Looks cool.
She looks cool. Books up to a 75% chance of an AoE freeze and a block revive with it. AoE. Books down, doesn't book down, stays at a 14 cooldown. And then here we have only 1 AoE, my mistake. And then here you have a very hard hitting move. It's a single target, a strip, and it books up to 100% chance of block buffs. Also does not book down cooldowns at all. So you're stuck with a 4-turner and a 5-turner. She's all right. You're trying to see the chat.
Oh yeah.
two more for Darth Vader. Oh yeah.
No, okay. Just to clarify, that was just because he was trying to keep it like so kids can watch it, so that's why I gave him that look.
Okay, Gerhard the Stone. He was part of the Pixneal fusion. He's very mediocre. Hits really hard, but it's strictly single target. He's like a baby Errol. For anyone who knows Errol, the legendary champion, I think he's Sacred Order. Here we have stun chance. If they have more than 75% turn meter when booked, you've got a 50% chance to land a stun. Kind of cool. Then here's a selfish move. It's a self buff of increased crit damage, single target. Hey, look at that. Darth Vader, your tournament position changed. And he'll ignore 25% of the target's defense, 50% if they're under increased defense. This is a cool move. It hits really hard. And then this is nice. He has this passive where he's immune to like all these CC crowd control kind of debuffs. Fear, True Fear, Freeze, Provoke, Sleep, Stun. And then the only time I've actually ever used him on my main account is for this aura, Ally Resistant Doom Tower. It can occasionally be useful if you're struggling to have resist or you can't stay alive. Yeah. All right, one more for Johanna, and then we're gonna move on to Blaze Assassin. Another epic, hideous one, not the best. Sorry about that, but hey, we got the Royal Guard, so very, very close to getting a legendary by my estimation. Blaze Assassin is this very cool new avatar. He wants a Lysandra, any Shadowkin, legendary, or maybe a good epic, probably anyone but the one we just pulled, Chunchoro or whatever her name was, a Seeker, or any decent attack, legendary. So we have a few chances to get him something great. We have 4 Sacreds we're working with. So let's just hop in. I think it's my turn again. Yeah. Okay. Still 1-0 me. I got the Nogdar early on for the Buttness, and Johanna got Zilch. I think you did pull the Royal Guard, though. Okay, look, guys. Not going to click a Mystery Shard. Going to click a Sacred. All right, we got 4 chances. 4 chances for Blaze Assassin. Let's get to it.
Thank you, Buttness.
I do have to rub it in. I do. I get an epic. Okay, but it's Mausoleum Mage. Very, very cool. If you have a Seer, no one pairs well with her. No one pairs better with her than he does. He's just puts up buffs left and right with this this A2 here. When Ascended, books down to a 3-turn cooldown. I recommend booking him if you can. Places big version increased crit, big version increased defense on allies, and also a block debuffs. The issue here is it's only for 1 turn. You always love to see that for 2 turns, but still, if you're using him with a Seer, she's just gonna strip it all off and karma burn it away. And then also pretty cool A3. So here you have a full cleanse and then a heal based off this champion's HP. We love to see this champion's as opposed to the target's. 10%, and then heals a further 10% if 1 or more debuffs are removed from that ally. Fills each ally's turn meter by 15% or more if 2 debuffs are removed from that ally. So slightly different version of Hackhorn Smash Lord's A2. A little weaker, but it also has this turn meter fill. So really cool. All right, Johanna's turn.
This one.
Another epic. Gonna rough start. Is this Bloodfeather? Okay, let's see. Have you done the Rosin Fusion? Bloodfeather, only real use as I see her is she's an epic for the Rosin Fusion. You already did the Rosin Fusion, so that's unfortunate. Maybe she'll have a use in Orc Faction Wars. We'll see. 2 more for Blaze Assassin. Come on, let's get him gold. No, again. Crypt Witch. She is awful. Johanna, your turn.
Last one.
Where are the legendaries? That's a good question. Is this it? No. Another epic. Is this a 2x, guys? I'm questioning whether or not it is. Kalia, I've been seeing her way too much in arena teams. I don't like this champion at all. We have an AoE here. 50% chance of a heal reduction. She works well with Aether, I guess. He's the guy with the provoke passive, if I remember correctly. So I guess you get a heal, passive heal from that. And then she's got HP burn. So she would have a place early mid-game clan boss. And then a all battles attack aura. It's alright. Alright. Sorry about that, Blaze Assassin. I guess we got you an HP burn, a blazer to finish off with. Let's hop into the next one. Alright, Cads. Wishlist for Cadsistency. It's kind of gore grab. Something good gore grab. Something good gore grab. This guy wants a gore grab. Let's see the state of the account very quickly. He's got a Tyrell. That's pretty awesome. He has a fully ascended, fully leveled Ronus. Cool. This guy's got decent CC. Making good progress. There's a lot we could get you. You do have a lure. Got some good champs. A lot of room for some more gold in here to go along with your Rotus and Basilius and Tomb Lord. So let's see some gold. I think it's my turn again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Starting off with the Mystery Shard. Nope. Starting off with the Sacred Shard. Let's go. Starting off with an epic. We've got Hope. This is Hope. Okay. Hope was recently buffed a few months ago. She's fine. This is a cool move because it has a 50% books up to a 75% chance of a strip. AoE hitter. I'd say she's useful. Definitely not top tier, but she's good. 5 more chances. Let's strike gold. I want it. I want to see the lightning.
Me too.
Yes, that's gold. I don't care what it says. That is a gold champion.
And I get a point, right?
I think I'm going to give Johanna a point for that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a point? I think I'm giving her a point. I think that's a point. This is maybe the best epic in the game, I think. I think this is a gold. I'm giving Johanna a point. I won't say in the thumbnail, I won't lie that this is a legendary, but come on, guys. We're joking if we say this is a legendary champion. If you don't know, I'll say it so quickly. Mystery Monster. Huge arena battles aura, but it's all about this. Amazing passive. If you put an ally under ally protect, you get a fear if you hit the ally. Pairs incredibly well with It's Alive. Books down to a 4-turn cooldown. AoE, all allies but him get an 50% ally protect, and then it heals this guy who already has so much HP by 50% of his HP. And then you also get a 15% continuous heal on this champion. So he's the tankiest fella around. And then this A2 is tremendous. AoE books up to a 75% chance of placing a stun, such a turn control. And then you get a shield for 3 turns on all allies based on 25% chance of the damage dealt. So if you guys make this guy a heavy hitter, tons of HP, tons of crit damage, he will carry you through the entire game. Someone's saying to give you 2 points.
Wow.
That's not going to happen. And he also has a stun on the A1. Wow, what a champion. All right, good. I gave Johanna a point. She earned it. All right, 4 more. Another purple. We're deprived. This is Fang Cleric, not Spider. Spider's twin brother. I think he's very average to maybe even slightly below average. Could be useful in faction crypts. He has a res, single target res, but it comes with an unkillable and a continuous heal. You have an all battles speed if you're maybe lacking in the arena. You have a heal and a veil, and then you have a debuff transfer. All right. I mean, after misgraded, you'd expect to drop off.
Okay, 3 more. Let's go.
Another epic. Bogoth. I love Bogoth. These are good pulls. If we had to get stuck with a string of... Has anyone been counting? I feel like it's been like 12 straight epics. Bogoth is fantastic. We got a leech on the A1. No. We have a leech on... Do we not have a leech on Bogoth? Scratch that. I was so sure he came with a leech. He does come with a leech. It's on the passive. Okay. When ascended to level 3, you get when attacked places a leech debuff. So no chance of this. It just does. Amazing. So good for faction... not faction wars, clan boss. And then if the attacker is under provoke, debuff placed by this champion also has a 70% chance, books up to 100 of increasing the cooldown of a random skill on the attacker by 2 turns. So this guy, that'd be great for faction wars, great for dungeons. Very cool stuff. So why does that have a provoke? Well, you've got a provoke on the A2, books down to a 3-turn cooldown. You have a books up to a 75% chance of AoE provoke for 1 turn, also 60% chance of decrease attack for 2 turns under targets who receive that provoke debuff. So again, 75% chance when booked up. So good. If that's not enough, you get a triple hitter on the A1. Bring this guy into the Fire Knight. Amazing. And he's the right affinity for it. Spirit against level 20 is Force affinity. Each hit is a 30% chance of increasing the duration of 1 random debuff. So it'd be so good for Fire Knight to keep that heal reduction on, that decreased speed. The more, I really want this guy. He's so good. And then if that was enough, another passive, when this champion is attacked, heals all allies by 50% of the damage received. Only 25% from boss attacks. So this is just a better version of Urgoth the Malformed. This guy's awesome. All right, 2 more. I feel like you're getting spoiled, Cads, but we're going to keep it going. Is it gold? It's not gold. It's an epic. It's Shatterbones again. We just talked about him. Johanna, your turn.
Okay.
Another usable one, though, Shatterbones. You'll definitely use them in another... Okay, we're on the longest streak ever. Erin, yes, she is for the Rosin fusion. Did you fuse Rosin yet? Tell me no. Tell me no. He didn't. But he had... Oh, no. But you didn't have it. You have her now. Look at that. I think this was a huge win on Cads' account. All right. Coming up now is Tarpon 87. All right. Tarpon. He's got quite the advanced account here. Level 76. He's got that cute new avatar. So many offers in this game. It's just... This is pitiful. Okay. Let's do him a favor here. There you go. On your steel bow or food. Okay, he's got some good stuff on this account. He's kind of swimming in it. You got a Rosin, you got a Syl, you got a Foley, Sathalia, Draco, Septimus. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got a Ceres, you know, he's kind of Skullcrown, Arbiter. He's doing great. But he does have a wish list. He wants a Duchess, a Valkyrie. Who doesn't want these? Or any legendary dwarf except for this guy over here, the new guy, the Gem Curse, I think is his name. So he'll take a Molly, he'll take a Mountain King, he'll take a Torment, he'll take a Trunda, who wouldn't. Not interested in level 0, won't load. Samar Gem Curse. So it'd be pretty fun if we get him, but he doesn't want him. All right, we've got 12 chances. I want to see gold. I really, 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 really want to see gold. My turn, right?
So?
Yeah. Still 1-1 actually. He has a free-to-play account in the clan I'm in with him. This is not his free-to-play account. Aothar, useless unless you're early game. He's got poisons, HP burn.
I feel like we're ready for some gold.
Yeah, of course won't get torn in. Good point. Talia, we just saw her. I do not like her. Already 2 in the books. 10 to go. We need to see some gold. Come on. That's it. Let's go!
Oh my god.
Okay, Gurptuk Mossbeard. This guy was a fusion. We got some gold. It's a point for Fastidious. This guy, when he came out, is when I was still playing on my first account ever before I took my hiatus from the game. And this guy would just kill your whole team. But they fixed him because this was 3 big version, 5% poisons. They made it 2.5, so now he doesn't kill your whole team. But your allies are still going to be poisoned, which is really helpful. And I'll tell you why. So it places 3 small poisons on all allies for 3 turns. These buffs cannot be resisted or blocked. 80% chance of placing a block buff debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Block buffs is actually very rare AoE. But you want your enemies poisoned because this leads to some huge damage. All allies under poison debuffs inflict 7.5% more damage for each poison debuff on them. So if you get all 3, we're talking about 22.5%. And this stacks up to 30%. So they already had another poison on them. It's a ton of extra damage, guys. People love using this guy in like those super speedy spider runs. And the damage increase applies to all skills. Also increases allies' resistance for each poison on them. And it comes with the resistance all battles aura. The A2, you have a cleanse, removes all debuff except poisons, because you're going to want to keep them if you're running a team with him to get the extra damage. And he places shield equal to the target's HP for 20%. 2 turns. The A1, I actually don't even know. Oh, and then it attacks 2 times an enemy, double hitter, viable for Fire Knight maybe. And then you get a big version continuous heal for 1 turn on every ally under a poison debuff. So if you went already with that A3, basically every ally is getting a little heal, which is equal. So it used to be equal when it was 5% poisons. Now it's only 2.5. So actually the continuous heal outpaces the 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 7.5 you're getting from the 3 small poisons. Really cool champion. Let's see what the chat's saying about it. Yeah, good to pair with Septimus. And this guy does have a Septimus, so he's going to be smacking the spider around. All right, now it's 2-1, me, Johanna's turn. Okay. There's an epic. Okay, and it's Karam. So this guy's been getting more play lately because I think he explodes poisons.
What is his mouth?
What is his mouth? That's actually really true. He looks like one of those like old-fashioned medieval. Yeah. Like what is that from? Like during like the Black Plague and stuff, right? Okay, so the A3, single target, but it will explode all the poisons, deal damage from all the poisons instantly. So this is very good against something like the spider. I think that's where he gets a lot of use. He's a faction crypt's aura for attack by 40, accuracy by 40. A2 also single target. This guy's all right. The poison explosion's cool. It's niche, but it's cool. And then of course he has poisons on the A1. So it books up to a 50% chance of landing 1 big version decreased poison. But if you're going to use him, you're going to want other sources of poison for sure. Oh yeah, Stoked of Fury. Good point to the Zipster. It goes amazingly well with Gertuk because it's just going to increase damage for your enemies, for your allies that are under poison debuff or debuffs like this. Sinesha, quite cool. Not sure how relevant it's going to be to this account. Well, he does have the Skull Crown, so if he doesn't have Sinesha, actually that's interesting to think about. I didn't check if he had Sinesha. If he doesn't, you know, they go great in a blender comp. They have this great sisterly passive. Or I guess Skull Crown only benefits from her. Because Sinesha on the team and Skull Crown dies, she's instantly revived. But yeah, she has an A1 that hits shockingly hard for a support champion. And then when ascended, this is why she goes so well with Skull Crown. You get an extra hit if you're less than 50. Skull Crown gets an extra hit if they're more than 50. So you get Skull Crown to go, then her to go, double hit AoE. And then this move is pretty cool. Single target, hits kind of hard again, and books down to a 3-turn cooldown with a heal on the ally with the lowest HP, and puts the target's skills on cooldown, full cooldown. So like small single target version of what Warlord does. Your turn, Johanna.
I wasn't sure anymore.
Gold, let's go! Oh my god, another fusion. I mean, we love to see gold. Johanna loves to tie the score up at 2-2.
Yeah.
Skull Val. They're just seeing it live now. Skull Val sucks. I'm actually going to go out of here and go into the index to show you guys why this guy was such a disappointment when he came out. So many ads. Oh my god. Skull Lizardman. So this guy was a really interesting fusion. You have to take 16 Skull Sworns that you farm from stage 2. Sewers of Avarice or Sewers of something. Stage 2 where you get the attack gear. And look at these base stats. They're outrageous. Defense champion. Almost 27,500 HP. Over 1,300 defense. He's fast. How could this guy be fast? I don't know, but he is. Tons of resistance. Tons of accuracy. And these moves seem fine, but he hits like nothing. You know, this one's alright. You get a strengthen, but it's only on him. And then you get a provoke single target for a legendary champion. You'd love to see AoE on at least the buff or the debuff. And then here you get a decreased attack, but decreased attack is not a hard debuff to come by. And you don't need a legendary that takes books to get to a 4-turn cooldown on this. And then he has this very weird passive that he revives any Skullsworn, so you can kind of cheese faction wars with him. But yeah, I thought he was a very disappointing fusion. He could use a buff. That is true. He can be really annoying on arena defenses, especially like earlier on in your game. Okay, but Johanna tied the score up 2-2. It's my turn. We're not going to pull a mystery shard.
Gold.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying, how like miscreated monsters are gold, because I would rather have one miscreated monster than 100 of Skullord. Okay, Hope again. We just talked about her. She's pretty cool. Like Madame Ceres Light. Another gold!
Oh my
Whoa!
God.
Let's go. And it's Foley. Did he have a Foley? I feel like he did have a Foley. Foley's awesome, though. Amazing in the arena. Now Johanna takes the lead.
Saying he was a fusion?
He was. Foley was like notoriously like the hardest fusion ever. So we've gotten, what, 3 fusion champions for this guy? That's crazy. There must be high rates on fusion. Let's see. Maybe he'll use his Foley as a book. But 3 fusions in a row. The Foley fusion is supposed to have been like the most pay-to-win fusion ever. That was right before I joined the game, so I don't know. All right, 4 more. We gotta get 3. That's what I would call dope. This is Allure. I'm sure he has Allure. Yeah, she's amazing for the Fire Knight, for anyone who didn't know. Triple hit on the A1, which decreases turn meter. On a crit, I'm actually glad she's the bad affinity for Fire Knight, because she would be so broken if she wasn't. Then she's got an AoE double hitter, small version decreased defense, and a sleep. All right, and then she has this pretty hard-hitting A3 on a 6-turn cooldown, but it will attack one enemy, 30% chance of inflicting a crit, but you're going to build her with 100% crit anyway, so that doesn't matter, because you need that for the A1. And then ignores half of their defense. And then she has a faction, Crypts, accuracy. Aura.
Okay, 3 more. Can we see more gold here?
Imagine if we got another fusion legendary for this guy. Okay, Deathless. I'm not a huge fan. This move is one of the hardest hitting moves in the game. AoE. This attack will be critical always if there are 2 or more dead allies. Damage increases according to the number of dead allies. So it can be like one of the hardest AoEs in the game, like if you're in a dungeon with 4 dead allies, but then you need to have 4 dead allies. She doesn't have a resurrection or anything, so I think it's very disappointing. All right, 2 more chances. 2 more chances for Tarpon. Let's see it. Okay, it's one of the sisters. It's Maeve. I think all these 3 sisters are very subpar. It's like Maeve, Alika, and Sakara, I think. I'm not a fan of any of them.
Last one.
Another epic. I mean, he already had 3. And it's Kitus. Another guy who has one of the hardest hitting moves in the game, but it's super conditional. So it needs to be like... he's an attack-based champion, so he's not that tanky. And then you have to unlock the secret skill when his HP dips below 50%, but a lot of times he's just killed. But if it happens and things line up right, this can hit super duper hard. So if he has like 1% HP, this will smack. All right, now we're gonna go on to...
left, right?
We have 10 left.
No, but 2 for you.
Oh yeah, 12 left total. It's 1 for my main, 1 for my YT account, and then 10 for Captain Jared coming up right now. Let's keep the legendaries coming, and maybe not fusion legendaries. That would be nice. All right, guys. I think we've been doing okay. We've done it all right.
Yeah.
4 legendaries, 5 if you count Mystery and Monster, but 3 of them were fusion legendaries. We haven't gotten anything that's like top tier at all.
I would
maybe
give us 6.5 out of 10, maybe 7.
I think 6.5 sounds fair. I think Johanna's in a more positive mood now that she's winning the game, 3-2. Oh look, he's a Godseeker leveling. I always like to do that for people. You know, just I hate that you have to do this actively and it just doesn't passively go on to the next level in the sparring pit. All right, we got 10 chances for Captain Jared Bear. Let's take a quick peek at the roster. I know he's got some pretty good ones. Yeah, he went for the Countess Lix, but he got her at like 30 shards, which is awesome. He has a Septimus, a Martyr, Ashlon Lix pair. Very cool account. Really good stuff. He has the Miscreated, like the one we just pulled, and in the vault. So he actually doesn't have that many legendaries. He's just had tremendous luck. Tremendous luck.
Tremendous luck.
Let's see if that, does he have 2 Cold Hearts too? I didn't even notice. Yeah, and 2 Cold Hearts. Yeah, this guy's doing good. Captain Jared Bear is doing good. But let's help him do even better. We got the space, we got the silver. I'm starting it off. I need a legendary, guys. I'm down 3-2. There's an epic. I'm getting very used to purple, but it's a Sepulchre Sentinel. I don't know if he has her. I'll do a very quick run through of her. She's tremendous. She was part of a fusion. I'm trying to remember which one. I think she was part of the Rhodos fusion. Actually, quite sure she's part of the Rhodos fusion. AoE, not AoE. All battles. ally defense up by 25%. Amazing, always amazing for clan boss. A1 has a decreased attack. This books up to 60%. Throw a sniper on her, we're talking 65. This lands a lot if you get her with a counter attacker. She's so good for clan boss. And this move is really good. Books down to a 4-turn cooldown. Increased defense and block debuffs on allies for 2 turns. We always want to see block debuffs for 2 turns. And this move, I think, is part of the reason that like 4-3 clan boss comps started to become a thing, because you wanted this cycling properly. So you had her going, 133% of the speed of the clan boss. So you'd have be in a 4-3 pattern. And then the A3, not A3, the passive is super cool. It comes in so clutch in the clan boss sometimes. 25% chance, books up to 50 of 50, did I do that? Yeah, books up to 50 of completely blocking incoming damage when an ally is attacked. Will only occurs once per turn. It's on a 1-turn cooldown and will only block damage for the targeted ally if multiple allies are attacked at the same time. But basically, 50% of the time, she's just going to save someone every turn. So it's very nice. All right, Johanna's turn.
Okay. Oh my god!
You're on fire. And it's Foley again. Well, I don't think I saw Foley. Wow. What are the chances, guys? We have pulled 5 legendary champions. 4 of them are fusion champions. You cannot tell me that the rates are messy. He doesn't have a Foley. We just got his first Foley. So this will be great for him. I'm very happy that's not a dupe. This guy's had such good luck with legendaries. Let's just marvel in this for a second. Countess Lix, Astralon, Martyr Septimus, all kind of top tier. Definitely these 3, Lix, Martyr, and Septimus. Foley's very good. Astralon's very good. King Grawl, the only one missing. But I bet you that guy's getting a buff because he's very bad. Wow. Okay, Johanna's taking a big lead, 4-2. I regret giving you that extra point now. All right, I need to come back. Yeah, Buttness, it's Foley. I did a mystery shard again. And what did he get? Oh my god, it's Necked.
It's Necked.
It's Necked. This guy is a game-chasing champion. Let's talk about it. The A1 attacks one enemy, 20% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Damage inflicted, proportional defense. Do not sleep on... No, I'm kidding. Okay, Sacred Shard. Okay, Epic. Okay, Anax. I don't know if he has Anax. This guy's so cool, but he's so fragile. Such a glass champion. So he dies really easily. But if he had higher defense, he'd be unbelievable in the clan boss. Unkillable teams, I'm sure he's fantastic. You get a weaken, books up to 100% chance on the A3 with the heal on this guy. And then you get, decreased accuracy and poison on the A2, and then a decreased defense on the A1. So he kind of brings poison, weaken, decreased defense. He's made for the clan boss, except for the fact that he can't stay alive. And a cool passive, another conditional one if it's below 75, below 50, and then as an active effect that it will grant an extra turn when he drops below 10. So they're saying, hey, this guy's going to die really fast, but we'll give you these little passive bonuses along the way. But it's a 5-turn cooldown, and I don't know about all that. All right, Johanna's turn. Yeah, definitely feed your mysticated monster to Necked. It's the smart move. Another epic, and it's Catacomb Counselor. So this guy's not great, but he is an ally attack champion. He's like a real budget guy you could use in like a blender comp, maybe if you wanted to use ally attack early on in the clan boss. So when ascended, it teams up with 3 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining the attack will use their default skills. So there's no bonus to it. It's not like Farrakhan where you get increased crit damage. It's not like where there's Cardial. All right, it is my turn. We're not going to pull another Necked. We're going to pull a legendary right now. Calling my shot. Gold. No. Okay. Would have been cool. All right, Sanguina. She was in not the newest patch with the Shadowkin, the one before. I think she has the coolest skin of all of them. I think this looks fantastic, but I think she has the worst kit. You guys can check it out if you want. It just kind of doesn't make perfect sense. At least there's a 3-hitter on the A1. Johanna's turn. We have 5 more here, and then I have 2 more. So 7 more to go. It's been a marathon. Absolute marathon. We're coming up an hour. Vogoth. I went on and on talking about him. I love this guy. I think Captain Gare should be very happy with him. I really hope we pull him. Look at these arms, guys. That is bulbous. That's disgusting.
Looks like a skin condition.
Certainly. Okay, this is Lady Atessa. So this is a worse version of Catacomb Counselor. She also has an ally attack, but it's only 2 random allies. It's only increased if there's a stun. Does she have a stun? She must, right? Yeah, she's a single target stun, looks up to 75% chance in the A2. I don't like her at all. I think she's one of the worst epics in the game.
3 more. Another gold?
No. Another purple. Okay, a Gorgorab. Sorry, Cads. I know you wanted the Gorgorab, but hey, you got the miscreated, so you can't complain. Gorgorab's tremendous champion. So good in Faction Wars, so good in Arena, underrated in Dungeons. On an old account, I used him all the time in Dungeons for this move. Looks down to a 5-turn cooldown, full ally resurrection, 25% HP, and then heals them by another 25%. The only issue is sometimes he does this move, animate, even in Arena he does it sometimes just for the heal, which is me a bummer because this makes him a beast in the Arena. He's like a baby version of Arbiter. You've got another reason he's like Arbiter, he's got a good speed lead in the Arena, 23%. And then another reason, turn meter fill and increase attack when ascended big version. This guy's awesome. And then he has a single buff strip on the A1 single target. Very, very good champion. Another epic, and it's Jarang. No, it's Basilisk. Sorry, Basilisk. This guy is only good from what I've seen in that one epic Lizardman secret room in the Doom Tower, and then also at crushing my dreams in early game Arena on new accounts, because he has this passive when ascended, revives this champion to 30% HP and block damage debuff for 1 turn. He has an AoE on the A1, which hits pretty hard, and he's Force Affinity, so he always like slays my all magic team early on in the Arena. That's kind of all I've ever seen him used for. Johanna, do the last one, please. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed your pulls. We pulled so many fusion champions. Oh my god. And we finished off with Farrakhan. I love Farrakhan. I have him on my main. He's in so many teams. I've actually been using him a ton because I need him for Fire Knight. He's like the best way at getting the shield down for my team. This move is just so good. The only downside of this move is he doesn't attack with them, and he does hit very hard. But it's like, it was such an amazing move for this, but now it's like the baby version of Cardio, because Cardio came out right after him. But it's an ally attack with everyone but this champion. And then it's increased, the big version increased crit rate and crit damage. So good. I use him on my CB team, I use him on my Fire Knight team and my main account, and then for Clan Boss he's so good. I just wish he was a little tankier. This passive does help. Deflects 20% of all incoming damage this champion receives onto all allies, and it's spread equally, so it's not that much damage. It only hurts if you have other really weak champions defense-wise in your team, like me. If you have Fane, it does hurt her a lot, but the A2 is so good. It places an HP burn, and 2 big version poisons. This books up to 100% chance on a 3-turn cooldown, and it hits super duper hard. And then if that's not enough, the A1 has big version decreased defense. This guy's so good in a lot of the high-tier Clan Boss teams. Good way to finish. Now I'm going to hop on my main and then the YT account. I have 1 on each. I would love some improvement in the Arena. I'm still running a really basic team. I'm lucky enough to have Seeker, who I use everywhere in all content. I love Seeker. Then I still run Haikatoon as a lead, and then still with War Maiden, and still with Kale. So I think that's the number thing I would love to upgrade. So I'll just show it to you. So that my team is Haikatoon wherever she's hiding. Haikatoon lead. And Seeker goes first. I have him very fast. For me, very fast at 250. Then Haikatoon does more speed. Got her at 241. And then we have War Maiden and then Kale. I'd love to replace any one of these 3. So get a better speed lead. I mean, maybe it will be Yoshi soon. That's kind of the plan right now. But he would be redundant with Seeker since they both have increased attack. I would love a better decreased defense champion. I feel like this account's kind of growing out of War Maiden. She doesn't really help anymore. And then honestly, the only damage I have on this account is Kale. You can kind of see I'm really lacking damage. Yeah, this is my main. It's also 100% free to play, but this is my main. So yeah, I've only ever pulled 1 legendary, so any legendary would be fun, even if they're not good, just for the excitement on stream. I've only ever gotten Hackhorn, who I use all over. I have pretty good epics, but I don't have any damage. So any damage, any decreased defense, any speed for the Arena. And I think it's my pull, and then you're going to do the YouTube pull, right?
Yeah, I mean, good for you, right?
Yeah, you have at the here, come closer. But yeah, I am going to get Yoshi on this account, so we will get we'll get something for the Arena one way or another. All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, of course it's an epic. Anax, who I was just talking about. Very disappointing. I already have Fane, who kind of fills the role of a super weak champion with great debuffs for clan boss. And I already have Fane fully booked and fully ascended and at level 60. So this guy will serve no purpose on my account, I think. But he looks very cool. I love the design. That's how the cookie crumbles. I'll show you guys. You'll see it on the video tonight, anyone that watches. Like the normal check-in video, not the shard pulls video. I can slow the stream down here because this is where I'm going to cut it up anyway. And yeah, this is where I leave you guys. You can see we're really lacking a lot of stuff. We only have a couple epics on the account. The only one I really use is Cardinal at all. Bushy's kind of cool. I think I underrated him, but I'm really only using for Faction Wars and for the speed lead in Tag Team Arena. But yeah, what do we really need? Anything.
So when do people pull mystery shards?
Johanna just asked a good question. When do you pull mystery shards? You pull it when you need food to level up and rank up champions.
So it's never anything good?
Well, you can get rare champions. Like I got a Blackberry from mystery shard. But also they give you points for the summon rush. And we are going to finish this summon rush, guys, on the YouTube account and on my main account with just one sacred shard and then all mystery shards. So that's really fun. Okay, clearly I've been procrastinating because I'm nervous. Let's go. Let's go, YT.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
No, it's not bad. I probably will build Nizana. I mean, it could be much worse. And hey, I want this to be like the ultimate free-to-play experience, and this is an ultimate free-to-play champion. Like, she does kind of have the carry I was talking about. She's got an AoE decrease attack. That's nice. And then this is an ally protect. There's a shield, and it's on this champion, and then an ally protect. The other shield's pretty big. So she, yeah, I mean, like Cads is saying, like how I felt, she will give decent protection, and she has an AoE on the A1. So, I mean, am I thrilled about it? No. Is she gonna be our next 6-star champion? Absolutely not. That's gonna be officially confirmed. That's gonna be Bellower. We have the food for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have a 5-star chicken. But hey, it's better than nothing. At the very least, with decent gear, she will single-handedly bring us to stage 6 of Faction Wars. Yeah, no sweat. Buttness, you got some good stuff. Cads, you got some really good stuff. Jerry Bear got some good stuff. Yeah, Blaze, I didn't get any good stuff. Blaze, not the best. It was all right. Darth Vader, you got the Royal Guard, right? So that was really nice. And Tarpon, we got you so many legendaries, but all fusion legendaries. But we got you 3. Okay, cool. I'll hang out for like 10-15 minutes, wrapping stuff up. If anyone has questions or anyone just wants to shoot the crap. Johanna's free. You're a free lady.
Yay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Fastidious.